Wel, bore da. This week is Holy Week. In Christianity, Holy Week is the week immediately preceding Easter. It's the last week of Lent for us here in the West. We have Palm Sunday, Holy Monday, Holy Tuesday, Holy Wednesday, then Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and Holy Saturday. These are all included in Holy Week. However, Easter Day is not, because Easter Day begins the season of Eastertide. Yesterday was Palm Sunday, a day when we raised our hosannas heavenward. Yesterday we celebrate his kingly entrance. He arrived in Jerusalem to a fanfare, and a multitude of eyes were fixed upon him. Branches were being waved, voices crying out in adoration, Hosanna being shouted on the streets. And today, well, after his triumphant entry, Jesus goes into the temple at Jerusalem. The temple was a mess of greed. What should have been set apart as holy was defiled and abhorrent to the one who truly understood holiness. And then we read these words. Jesus went into the temple of God and drove out all those who bought and sold in the temple, and overturned the tables of money changers and the seats of those who sold doves. And this most certainly would have changed the mood of the crowd. Couldn't he have basked in the glory of yesterday a while longer? Couldn't he have wallowed in the adoration and ignored that defiling stuff just for a few more days? You see, when I think back to some of the high moments of my life, not even close to masses throwing out praise, but just little highlights, I wanted to stay there a while. I wanted to cozy up to those moments and stretch it out as long as I could. When I think of my daughter's wedding, I wish that day could have lasted for weeks. But Jesus, you see, was about righteousness more than earthly adoration. Jesus was about truth more than earthly praise. Jesus was about obedience to his Father so much more than his own glory. There's a lesson for us all to learn here this Holy Week 2021. Yes, it's nice when we get words of encouragement and praise from others. And we too should be people who encourage others and give praise where praise is due. However, let's not be those who can only thrive when praise is given. Let's not be those who rely on the fuel of praise to motivate us into action. Let's not be those who want to dwell and freeze ourselves in moments of praise, because this would only highlight our insecurity. It was said of Nicolae Ceausescu, the former dictator of Romania, that he used to go home at night after some of the rallies, and he would play back on television the staged adulation of the crowd. You see, he lived on praise, and he could not rule without it. The praise of the crowd on Palm Sunday was spontaneous and not stage managed. But yet, Jesus was more interested in righteousness than earthly adoration. He could have frozen himself on Palm Sunday, but he set his face as a flint towards Calvary. And listen to the prophecy of Isaiah. I offered my back to those that beat me, my cheek for those who pulled out my beard. I did not hide my face from the mocking and spitting, because the sovereign Lord helps me. I will not be disgraced. Therefore, I have set my face like a flint, and I know I will not be put to shame. He moved from their praise in order to become their sacrifice. Let us therefore follow the example of Jesus and not be dependent upon the praise of others, but be willing to make sacrifice for others. Let us imitate Jesus. Have a great Holy Week. Pob bendydd.